Hey learners! Welcome back to our 5-part series on Bahasa Indonesia loanwords. As with any language, Bahasa Indonesia has borrowed and adapted many words from other languages. In the second segment of our series, we will discuss words brought to Indonesia by the Portuguese. Just to give you a little background, Jakarta's earliest history centers on the port of Sunda Kelapa, near modern-day Fathahillah Square. The port of Sunda Kelapa was settled in the 5th century by the Hindu Pajajaran dynasty. And the port thrived on international spice trade, especially pepper, from the 1200s to the early 1500s. Eventually, Sunda Kelapa caught the interest of the seafaring Portuguese, and in 1522, the Portuguese secured an agreement with Sunda Kelapa in exchange for military assistance against the threat of a rising Islamic Sultanate in Central Java. The King of Sunda granted the Portuguese free access to the pepper trade. The Portuguese, never known for colonizing territories, made no attempt to conquer the port town. They simply remained in the service of the sovereign and made their homes in Sunda Kelapa. The Portuguese left Sunda Kelapa in 1527, but they left behind many Portuguese words, which today form part of the Indonesian language. Of course, we cannot cover them all, but we have picked out a few words which we thought you might find interesting. Before we start, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you will stay updated on our latest content. Okay, now let's get started. Our first words are meja, which means table in Bahasa Indonesia, and bangku, which means bench. The word meja comes from the Portuguese word mesa, with the same meaning. And the word bangku comes from the Portuguese word banco, which has the same meaning. Next, we have kemeja, which means shirt, and sepatu, which means shoes. The word kemeja comes from the Portuguese word camisa, with the same meaning. And the word sepatu comes from the Portuguese word sapato, which has the same meaning. Continuing on, we have roda, which means wheel in Bahasa Indonesia, and kereta, which means a horse-pulled carriage or a railway train. The word roda comes from the Portuguese word roda, with the same spelling and same meaning. And the word kereta comes from the Portuguese word carreta, which refers to a small cart or trailer pulled by a truck. Next, we have minggu, which means Sunday in Bahasa Indonesia, and misa, which means Catholic church service or mass. The word minggu comes from the Portuguese word domingo, with the same meaning. And the word misa comes from the Portuguese word missa, which has the same meaning. Just a quick note, as some of you may know, in Bahasa Indonesia, the word minggu can also refer to a full 7-day week. Continuing on a semi-religious theme, we have the words gereja, which means Christian church in Bahasa Indonesia, and martir, which refers to one who willingly accepts being put to death for adhering openly to their religious beliefs. The word gereja comes from the Portuguese word igreja, with the same meaning. And the word martir comes from the Portuguese word martir, which has the same meaning. And finally, let's close with the word Flores. If you are living here in Indonesia, you may know Flores as one of the largest islands of East Nusa Tenggara, sitting right next to the Komodo Islands. In the 16th century, Portuguese missionaries came to this island. They established an extremely influential Dominican religious order there, and the island has remained predominantly Catholic to this day. As the eastern end of the island is known for its beautiful flowering Delaunix regia trees, these early Portuguese missionaries named the island Flores, which means flowers in Portuguese. So, there you have it. You've learned a few Indonesian words which originate from Portuguese, and hopefully, you've picked up a little bit of Indonesian history along the way. If you speak Spanish, Italian, French, or one of the other Romance languages, you may recognize many of the Portuguese words we've discussed as being very similar to words in your language as well. But the point is, it's the Portuguese who brought these Latin-based words to Indonesia in centuries past. And therefore, it's the Portuguese who we credit for the contribution of these words. Well, that's all for today, learners. Be sure to look for our upcoming video next week when we'll introduce you to some Indonesian loanwords which come from the Arabic and Persian languages of the Middle East. Also, don't forget to follow our social media accounts. Until then, sampai jumpa!
Oh wait.
Hey learners!
We have minggu. Minggunya minggu. For our upcoming video next week, when we'll mobil bolak-balik kita tadi naon? Ah,